The systems I work on are called the multi-node NVLink systems, and it's a rack of equipment that is cold loop liquid cooled. It has an integrated power bus bar. Turn the whole rack into like a chassis router kind of thing, and every compute node becomes a line card in that chassis. So they have a shared backplane for power and for internal connectivity. You put a heatsink on the processor, and instead of a big fan sitting on top, it's actually two hoses. So it's the cold liquid in, it pumps across the heatsink, and then the warm liquid comes back out where it gets cooled. How do you deal with problems? I ran into a problem the other day. Our coolant was too cold. It was too cold and going through too fast, and it wasn't having enough time to actually absorb enough thermal energy off the chip. Basically, it's just going through too fast, right? And so that became a problem because underneath that heatsink is a little credit card sized piece of, think of it like plastic, and it has to melt to turn into the thermal grease that you've put on a CPU. If your chip doesn't get hot enough because your liquid's blasting through too cold, it will never melt. And now, if you crank that thing to 100%, you will have thermal shutdown before the little piece of paste melts. How do I fix this? Well, I actually have to run the water through the pump slower so that it has more, it has another couple of milliseconds to sit as it passes over that chip to allow that chip to heat up and to pull that heat away. And